fire. Nigga, why you tripping? Get your Mariah. Sure to look good in the moonlight.
E analisa, Flado mano, serra 4 di 4 passa pra 3. Não perdi 10, mas que 12 o que sobra. Tá toma conta de que fique res. Nunca está bem perdinha tempo, tá olha pra.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you've already been rocking with me, then go ahead and like the video, leave me a comment, and if you would like to, share the video as well. I haven't been doing any videos because it's been so much going on with my health. In March, I was diagnosed with double pneumonia, so that's pneumonia in both lungs. And then around April, I was diagnosed with mild colitis. So I've just been dealing with a lot and trying to stay on top of school. A lot of my energy that I was able to have and a lot of my strength went to me keeping up with school, which I'm doing very well in so far. And I will do a video on that with my grades and why I chose Penn Foster. I will do that sometime this week. So I am very sorry that I have not been uploading. I'm always saying that I'm going to be consistent, and then I end up, not being able to, mainly because of health reasons, because this is something I really like to do. It helps me to deal with stuff, because I don't trust many people. I don't have friends. I don't do any of that. So if I talk to you and we're cool or whatever, and I consider us cool, you're lucky, because I don't trust anybody but God, okay? Not even family, because as the Bible says, they're first enemy. So anyway, without further delay, let's get into the video. I want to talk about a Portuguese rapper by the name of Mota Jr. I hope I'm saying that right, Mota Jr. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. I recently found out about him maybe not even 5 or so days ago, because I had a subscriber send me the info and ask me to cover the topic, and that was, like I said, 5 days ago. Other than that, I have not ever heard of this rapper. So this video is not being done for clout, because I don't know this man, but I do feel like this situation needs to be put to the forefront. I haven't seen many American YouTubers cover it. I've seen a lot of YouTubers from where he is cover it, but I haven't seen many with who are in America cover it, because all the videos that I've watched, that I've been watching the past few days, even though it's in another language, I kind of, know what they're saying. You can just, it's easy to read vibes and things like that. You don't technically need someone to spell it out for you. So what happened with this situation was, as I said, he's a very known rapper in Portugal, and he was flaunting his money and allegedly his lifestyle, and he was kidnapped on March the 15th from his family home. He had been reported missing by his mother, and so he had been missing for a little over 2 months now. And when they found his body on May the 19th, I don't know if they found it that day or if that's when they finally were able to identify him, because he was so badly decomposed that it took a while. He was actually found not too far from his home, which is a lot of times how things go with murders and abductions. Usually that person is not taken too far from their home. Okay, so all of this is alleged. The police, where he is, they are launching an investigation and looking at this as a homicide and an abduction, which it is. So this is just very sad. Obviously, the ones who kidnapped him, they thought that he was a billionaire, which he is not and was not. And they found that out, I'm guessing, after they've kidnapped him, of course, because they tortured him for a while before they actually killed him. So they're thinking he's a billionaire. You know how people can be tortured into talking, and I'm pretty sure he let them know, look, I don't have money like that. Like this, that's just a persona that I put on for the internet, which is very dangerous because they took the key to his home, which he lives with his family. So that's crazy that they took the key to his home, but they decided to go and rob the house. Thankfully, no one was there. His family was not there when they decided to do that, but they did take gold and money from him, from what I have read. So, his mom said that someone gave him a call around 12 a.m., and that's probably when she believes that he went out to whoever called and they kidnapped him. And there's a female saying that she was actually there with him, but she was, had a gun pulled on her and they let her go. To me, that does not sound right because we already know how things are. Rarely, very rarely will they let a witness go that they know can identify them. That does not happen often. So if I was his family and friends, I would look into that specific female that he was with, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you should be able to, smell the BS from a mile away. It seems like a bunch of BS, because why would they just let you go? Like, really? So, and I don't want to be a jerk, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not trying to be funny, but this is when trying to stunt goes wrong. You should not ever be flaunting wads of cash on the internet. Like, did we not learn from Pop Smoke? We didn't learn from this situation. It's like we don't learn. We will keep repeating things. And even though this is in a completely different country, this is a situation that in America is heard of a lot. Why flaunt that money? Because yes, they're going to believe that that's how you really are living, even though it's not, obviously, and they found that out a little too late, because I don't think they were going to let him go anyway after they've done what they did, because they would be afraid that he was going to go to the police. But this is something that you just should not do. I've never understood why people feel the need to flash wads of cash and everything on Instagram or on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media platform that you use. I don't understand the point behind that, because just like the situation that just happened to him, you have people who will really believe that you're making money like that, and they're going to come after you. It is easy to find your location from Facebook and Instagram. I don't know why people have not figured that out. It is so very easy. It's not difficult at all. Facebook even has a little area where it says it'll show your friends, and it'll show which Facebook friends, like how far they are away from you, unless you turn it off. But I still believe in a lot of ways, like, you can go and find it even if you turn it off, because it's easy to hurry and screenshot something and go from there. Like, look at the situation that happened with Pop Smoke, by his address being revealed by an accident. That was an accident. But this situation was completely premeditated. It was not random. And I don't even understand, like, how much money did he really floss if to make them think he was a billionaire, and to make them think that he had that money on him or around him. 9 times out of 10, they do not. They are not living that life. And now this young man has lost his life because of something so so childish and ignorant. Go and make your own money. Why are you trying to take from another person? And if you need money that bad, won't you just ask to borrow? Why do you have to kill somebody over their wealth, which he didn't have that type of wealth from the get-go, from the gate? So that was just stupid. I'm going to call it how I see it. I didn't title my channel Gorgeously Real for nothing. I'm 100 about everything that I say and do. I keep it a buck. I will not sugarcoat anything. But that was just so stupid of him to do. Why would you think that was okay? And then it's like y'all have all these dudes around y'all that are so-called y'all friends and armed and dangerous, but you dudes are always dying. And you're always dying alone. Where are your homeboys that be all in the videos with the AKs and the AR-15s and the 38s and stuff? The silencers. Where are those people when you actually need them to be around? Where are they? Because every situation that I've seen with all these people that have passed, they have all these guys around them that are supposed to be so gangster, so tough, know how to aim. Where were y'all? This is another situation where I'm asking, where were y'all? You know, this man literally got kidnapped from his family home. So there's some bold people. Whoever did this, they're bold and they didn't give a crap. They snatched you right from your family's house, your mom's house, your mom and dad, whoever. They snatched you right from there. They didn't wait until you went to a studio or till you went to an outing or something or some type of event. They came to your house and they snatched you up. And this young man was missing for over 2 months. And when they finally did find him, because of the area he was in, his body was so badly decomposed, he was not identified until May 19th. That is insane. Like, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I'm an empath, and I've told y'all that I don't too much do videos like that on my channel, but I might start because I can always sense stuff, feel stuff, and I'm always usually accurate about it. And the vibe I'm getting spiritually from him is if he could go back and change it, he would. He wouldn't have done that. It was a mistake. It shouldn't have went down like that. Okay? And if y'all are interested in me doing those type of videos, let me know. I will definitely do it because I've had this gift since I was 9 years old. And as I've gotten older, I'm 31 now. All it has done is increase and gotten stronger. And sometimes it's so powerful that it scares me. The things that I can see, the things that I can sense and know. You don't have to tell me anything about you. I could look at a picture and tell you everything about you without you saying anything to me. And I've done it on several occasions and I've been very accurate. And this is just a case of him trying to be something that he was not. He was not that guy. Whatever the internet persona he had, that is not who he really is. And the only ones who know who he really is deep down is his family. But his mom was aware that he did get a phone call at 12 midnight to come out, and he actually went out. See, I wouldn't have done that. What I would have done is, you calling me 12 in the morning telling me to come outside, I'm going to need my weapon, period. I'm not going to come out there and it's late like that and think that you're on some good intentions. I've always known since a little girl that when anyone is trying to meet up with you late, they don't have good intentions. Like what my grandmother told me, the only thing open that late is legs and liquor stores. It's nothing but trouble. I've always been the type of person, I'm in the bed every night by 10 o'clock. I don't play those type of games. And I don't understand why. If he, you're flaunting all of that, so you should expect to have enemies. You should expect to have somebody that's going to want to come from you or come for you and take what you have. You should expect that. You shouldn't trust nobody, bro. I don't trust nobody. I keep everybody at an arm's distance. And I'll, if I get to the point where I'm talking to you and we cool, okay, cool. But if I start noticing that you're doing some shady stuff, you acting a certain way, I am a ghost. I cut you off then and there. And there is no going back and trying to be cool. No. Just like Megan said in her song, no, I don't want to be cool. Still hanging with the same crew. I don't hang with nobody. I ain't hung out with nobody in over 2 years. I don't talk on the phone. I don't give out my phone number. If you have my number, you're lucky. If I talk to you, you're lucky. If I write you back on Facebook, Instagram, you're lucky. Because I don't associate myself with nobody. Because you could be looking dead at someone who you think that's your friend, and that's been your enemy the whole time. I got people in my family that are my enemies. And I'm going to do a story time about that. I have the live footage of the situation that occurred. And this occurred in 2018. And I just never talked about it. Never did a YouTube story about it. But I think that I will. Because, I do have live footage. I'm pretty sure you guys will love to see that, right? Right. Back to Mota. Okay, he was 28 years old. 28 years old. I'm only 31, so we're all still young technically. We don't know everything. But I do know that where he messed up is he should have had some type of protection going out to meet someone 12 in the morning. And of course, they're going to use a female because his mother said when she called the number back that called for him to come out, that a female answered. They always use a female. Like, what's wrong with y'all dudes that as soon as y'all get the promise of some vagina, y'all lose all common sense. All common sense goes out the window because you want some vagina. Like, you're going to be that crazy to put yourself in some stupid situations just over that. I've been celibate for over 2 years, so I don't understand the big deal about sex. I don't get it. I just don't. And they just get real idiotic over a big butt, tits, and a smile. And then you be dead over that same situation because they're going to use that girl to set you up. And they're going to pay her off. And trust me, with everything that's going on right now in these days, a lot of people are very desperate for money. So they will do anything. And if that means, they're going to give me 1,000, 100,000 just to set you up, bring you out the door so they can snatch you, 9 times out of 10, that female is going to do it. Loyalty is a rare trait. Loyalty is rare. I'm probably one of the last dying breeds. I don't believe in all that. If we cool, we cool. If I'm in a relationship with you, I'm in a relationship with you. Until you cross me. Now, once you cross me, that's when it's over. But until then, I have no reason to be, I don't believe in that. It's death before dishonor with me. And a lot of people don't have that quality anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. So I would definitely, if I was them, I would go back. And that female that says that she was there and they pulled the gun on her or on the both of them and they took him and let her go, I would go back and question her. Like, seriously. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like I just said, not even a few minutes ago. They do not operate like that. Especially if these people, you don't know if they were masked up or what, but they usually do not leave a witness unless she was a part of the whole thing. That's the only thing that I can say. So they thought this man was a billionaire. He was not that. And that's why they kidnapped him and they were torturing him because they wanted to know where he kept all that money at, where he kept all that jewelry at. And they didn't get much. So whatever they took was not worth this young man's life. It is so sad that a human life has no type of value anymore at all. You killed this man because you wanted what he has instead of you going and working hard to gain that the way he gained it. Hopefully he gained it in a legit way, because like I've told people, all money is not good money, and fast money doesn't last long, period. So instead of them, getting on their grind, trying to get money to get what they want to go and take from somebody else. And in the end, you left this young man dead. And when you kill someone or you hurt someone, you don't just hurt them. You hurt their whole entire family. You now have left a void in that family, because they had to be close, because he was 28 and he was still living with his family. And a lot of people act like it's something wrong with that, but it's not. I'm 31, I still live with my family. What's the problem? If you have your own room, what is the issue? If y'all respect each other's privacy, then everything should be cool. It shouldn't be no reason why you need to move out to prove something. It's nothing to prove these days. Times are getting too hard to be having unnecessary bills. Okay? So if he was 28, still living with his family, they had to be close. And these dudes they did not they did not think before they did this. Like, you didn't think about his mother, his father, his sisters, brothers, whatever. You didn't think about those people when you did this to him. So you, like I said, you not only hurt him and murdered him, but what about his family? That void will never be filled again, because once we are gone, we are gone. There is no reset button on life at all. So I just wanted to bring his death to the forefront, because like I said, I have not seen anyone talking about it. So I wanted to talk about it. Rest in peace to this young man, and I hope that this situation is a wake-up call and a lesson for everyone else to stop trying to be something you are not, and to stop trying to put your so-called wealth on the internet, because you're not going to attract anything but snakes and enemies. You are not going to attract a real person putting stuff like that on social media. And once it's there, it's there. I don't understand why people think just because they click delete that it's gone. No, it's not. It's on the internet pretty much forever. So please like this video. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section, because I want to hear what your thoughts are on this whole thing. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel, of course. I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, some very unique topics. I don't want to talk about what everyone else is talking about, because that's not going to make my channel stand out. I still am not monetized yet. I don't think I even know how to monetize my channel, to be honest. So if y'all want to donate to my channel, I will definitely appreciate it. My Cashapp and PayPal, I will put it in the comment section, as well as a link to the article about this situation. But if you want to go learn more about him, like I said, he goes by Mota Jr. His real name is David Mota. And like I said, he's from Portugal. So he's, when I watched it, I was shocked seeing, like, I don't know, I guess I just really get shocked at how the projects, whatever you want to call it, is like that in other countries, because I don't travel. So it's kind of shocking to see that even though it's a different place, the same things, are happening that happen every day in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, they call my city the murder capital. And we're not called the murder capital for no reason. And that's nothing to be proud of. But it's just so weird to see stuff like this happening somewhere else that I've never really too much paid attention to, because I don't know nothing about that area, that place. So I wanted to just put this out here. Like I said, please like the video, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel. I will do I have 2 more videos that I want to try to do today. If I don't do it today, I will do it tomorrow. Because I just got home from the emergency room. And I'm so upset, y'all. I'm upset because my hemoglobin is a 6.1. My numbers, as far as my sickle cell numbers, they are extremely high. And I went to the hospital because I've been going back and forth with this pain for over a month now. Like, it's been weird, especially with the weather. And so I went to the hospital. I went back to the hospital that I was at for when I was diagnosed with the pneumonia and all of that stuff, because I don't want to go somewhere else and they sit there trying to make stuff into the C virus. You know what I'm talking about when I say C virus. I'm not playing those type of games. I've been in and out of the hospital my entire life, so I see how these things can operate when you go to a different hospital that doesn't really know your history. Because I remember being on vacation in St. Augustine, and I went into a crisis, and I was diagnosed with a blood infection because they didn't know what sickle cell was. So, and that's weird. And this was in 2013. They didn't know what sickle cell was. So that was crazy for me to have to go through that. But I'm upset because they barely gave me any medicine. And my mom, since the hospital is on lockdown, she had to just drop me off. And that hospital is about 30-45 minutes away from where I live. So she had to drop me off or whatever. And the doctor, he was real rude. I already kind of knew that. I'm an empath. I had a dream last night about this whole hospital situation, and it went the same way that it went in my dream. But the doctor was rude. And he's like, oh, so you're trying to tell me you ain't follow up with your hematologist in over a month? And I'm like, yeah, I followed up with my hematologist. That's how I get my prescriptions. What are you talking about? But even if I do follow up with him, what does that have to do with me being in a sickle cell crisis? I still am supposed to come to the hospital. He can't do anything. It's a Sunday, and tomorrow is Memorial Day. So I can't see him tomorrow either. But I don't like when they do that, acting like we're not supposed to come to the hospital. Then he's like, oh, are you out your medicine or something? I'm like, no, why I gotta be out my medicine? It's just not helping. What do you mean? So then, like I said, barely gave me any medicine. Made my mom drive all the way back to sign some freaking paperwork like he wouldn't give me the medicine. Talking about he couldn't give it to me, can't give me any IV narcotics if I'm driving. Like, obviously I wasn't driving and I was dropped off. Obviously, the nurse saw me when I signed in. She saw my mom. She came out there and said something to my mom. So while they tried to portray like I was gonna get the medicine and drive, no, I'm not stupid. So they made her drive all the way freaking back just to sign a form saying that, yes, she's the one picking me up to take me home. Then they tell me, he says, oh, well, your hemoglobin is a 6.1 and your numbers are really bad. I'm going to have to transfer you. When he said transfer, I was thinking that he meant I was being admitted into the hospital. And I don't have no service when I go to that hospital. Like I said, I'm from Jacksonville. So I don't have no service when I go there. So basically, in order to contact my mom, I had to show her how to do the whole email thing. And that's how we were contacting each other. Because I couldn't reach her nor my sister to let them know what was going on. But the nurse eventually called my mom to let her know. And then all of a sudden, they're telling me they're going to transfer me to another hospital and I got to pay for ambulance fees. What do I got to pay for an ambulance fee for? I thought the hospital was maybe full or something because of them trying to transfer me, but that was not the case. I don't know what this man was doing. I really don't. But I don't feel comfortable being home in this position and being home in this much pain. So, and then I can't get my freaking stimulus check anymore because somehow I was filed as a dependent. And I don't even understand how you can be filed at 31 years old. I'm 31. So now I can't get my stimulus check, and that just throws everything off for me because I have things that I need to do, and I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I have to replan and rework things out. Like, money don't grow on trees. I don't mess with my family like that, so I don't be having nobody to go and borrow from like that. Anyway, I had to leave against medical advisement because the hospital they were trying to send me to is a hospital that I have a ton of issues with and a lawsuit against. So I could not go there. I don't know why he was even doing that. Any other time that I've been there, they simply just admit me. And they, do things that way. I do need a blood transfusion, obviously. So I don't know why this man was trying to freaking send me to another hospital. So, like I said, I had to leave against medical advisement because they literally already had the ambulance, all this stuff coming, but you wanted me to pay for it. How am I going to pay for something that you're doing? Who is going to pay $300 to $400 to $500 for an ambulance to be transported 30 to 40 minutes away to a hospital that I never heard about? They were trying to make me go to Brunswick and all these different places. I've never been to Brunswick in my life. I don't know this stuff. They're like, well, it's your choice where you want to go. If you want to go to Brunswick or if you want us to send you to Nassau. I didn't even fully understand what they were saying until like 2 hours later. So I told my mom when she got there to sign that paperwork, do not leave because I am AMA and these people are tripping. And like I'm in a lot of freaking pain. I know I'm not gonna be able to really even get through tonight like this. Like, how am I gonna do this? I need to be in the hospital. I need a blood transfusion. This is the type of stuff that gets on my nerves because you said yourself all my numbers are bad. So I don't know why you didn't just admit me. You wanted me to AMA because if not, you would have did the right thing. And this is what I'm saying. We've had over 8 people in a week with sickle cell to die. And we're dying for no reason because they doing stupid stuff. Like, all you had to do was admit me and call it a day. But you wanted to make stuff so difficult. And I'm not finna be sent somewhere that I know absolutely nothing about, which is Brunswick. And you're not finna send me to that freaking other hospital when those people practically tried to kill me. Like, no, that's why we have a lawsuit. Or I'm trying to, find a decent lawyer because the stuff that they've done to me, they should not get away with it. They should not. Like, it's wrong on so many levels. I really need to start, like, recording what's happening to me while I'm in there. So if I end up having to go back to the emergency room, I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I really don't. So I need your prayers, please, because I'm in so much pain. Like, I forced myself to do this video because I'm like, I can't keep saying I'm going to do a video and then I'm not doing it. Pain or no pain. I haven't done none of my schoolwork for my new module that I'm on. I haven't done any of that. I was supposed to start my basic math and basic grammar for allied health. I was supposed to start that on the 19th. I've done nothing because I'm just in too much pain. So I will talk to you guys later. Happy Memorial Day. I hope y'all are enjoying y'all weekend. Keep me in your prayers and your thoughts. My social media, Cashapp, PayPal, all that will be in the description or the comment section. I might pin it in the comment section. So if you want to donate to your girl, please do. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to try to lay down because it's been a long day and I'm hurting. Like, I literally been up all night in pain. So to go to the hospital and have them do this foolishness, it's just not cool because that's me getting stuck in my chest for no reason, which is not safe because if I get an infection through my port, I could die. So I don't like getting stuck in my port for no reason. So, like I said, y'all have a blessed one. And I am definitely out. And I got more videos coming, so please stay tuned. Love y'all.